So I did a video on the top 10 open world PvP MMOs, but now I want to do a video on the top 5 instanced PvP MMOs. For me, I really enjoy open world PvP because it is more spontaneous and has more replayability value long term. Not every fight ends up being the same, and there's just a lot of variables in open world PvP. However, I also like instanced arena PvP as well. Even fights are where true player skill can shine. The main negative is that arena combat can be extremely repetitive, and oftentimes you see the same meta classes over and over again. In some cases, the arena matches can also drag on if healing is too strong. This eventual boredom with arena PvP is why we have never seen a standalone arena PvP game succeed. There have been many attempts over the years, and most of them are long since shut down. The one with the most success was probably Battlerite, but even that game is barely clinging to life and is no longer being updated, with Stunlock Studios having moved on to V-Rising. And it also seems with PvP in most MMOs, people either prefer open world PvP or instanced PvP. People tend to not like both. I'm one of the rare exceptions of players that do like both, but for whatever reason we never get both in one MMO, at least not good versions of both in one MMO. I think games like Ashes of Creation could bring open world PvP to a new level, but I don't think the arenas in Ashes will likely be good at all. It would be great to someday get the best of both worlds in one MMO. For now though, we will have to settle for developers focusing on either instanced or open world PvP. With that in mind, let's take a look at what I viewed to be the top 5 instanced or arena style PvP MMOs. Star Wars: The Old Republic makes the list simply because there are not a lot of AAA MMOs with ranked arena PvP systems. SWTOR has ranked 4v4 arena, and while it is far from a major focus of the developers, somebody had to be number 5 on this list. The next MMO, Blade and Soul, is fairly dead these days, but in its heyday it had the best ranked 1v1 arena system of any MMO. It was a main focus of the developers and was very popular at one time. But like a lot of MMOs, it is dying at this current stage. Lost Ark has a lot of issues with bots and pay to win in PvE, but the arena PvP is not pay to win, very accessible, and very active. I personally don't like that it is top down and click to move, but some people don't mind that style. The next MMO is one of my all-time favorites, Guild Wars 2. Like most MMOs, the developers have not given the mode much love over the years, but early on this MMO did actually push for esports viability with its structured PvP mode. Guild Wars 2 has a lot of great features, like being able to play a max level character with standardized gearing right away in the instanced PvP modes, and a fantastic hybrid combat system. Finally, World of Warcraft is the clear number 1 MMO for instanced PvP. It still doesn't receive nearly as much attention from the developers as PvE does, but compared to the other MMOs on this list, it actually does get some development updates and balance passes. The Arena World Championship is the biggest MMO PvP esport event every year by far. And guys, that covers the top 5 instanced arena style PvP that we see within MMOs. Let me know if you think I missed any MMOs, subscribe if you liked the video, and with that, I'll see you in the next video.